Um, life has been really demanding, and I think lately I just experienced burnout. So throughout the day, instead of working, I watch movies or to just to clear my head because there's a lot to do, and there's so many things. And for school, working on seminar or projects, and you have this deadline, that deadline online, and everything is just pulling. Because the fact that I've not been eating to because of school, yeah. So everything is just, yeah, but how am I doing? I don't think I can give a one word answer for that. But I'm pushing, I'm doing my best. I'm hoping that I'm making the right decisions. Even though I'm not sure of what tomorrow holds. For 2026, that my hard work is going to pay off. Life has different expressions, right? And going back to 2025, I did not do well. I feel like I did not do well, but to an extent, sorry, I grew, right? And that is what made life sweet for me. And I was able to work on my mindset, and it made me see life differently. I was able to work out of a lot of stuff. I was able to work on my relationship with God, and it made me see life as something that is beautiful. And life is not always easy, but it's better when you see life with like positivity, see life that it has so much to offer, but you cannot just go through it without going through trials, right? So, and at this point, I have peace. I can say I have peace. And I'm happy. I'm very, very happy.
Well, I'm just here, I'm living, a lot of challenges sometimes, but you just got to be strong. Many times we're surrounded with a lot of circumstances, but we have to just push. You know, Giving up is an option, but it's not the option.
Okay, I've been fine. Let me just use that word. It has not been easy, sha. But this year has been going great, and by God's grace, it will continue going like that. You understand? It has been going great, so thank God for that. One thing I'll give myself to never give up. That is one thing. No matter what, when you fall, always stand up. Don't give up. That is life. So I'm Terisha.
Well, I feel okay. I feel okay. Today is Saturday. I'm just rest, take a rest, and do a little bit of work too. Sha. For me, across school, it's okay for now. We just came back from the holidays, so some of us are still settling in. Why some are already catching up. You get. So for now, this is just the first week, so I'm still settling in, coming back from the holiday.
The serenity of our mind, but we tend to stand firm in the midst of the storm. And that's the reason why we are trying. I will know one day we'll look back and find out that the storm is all over. So we trust God. We are fine despite the storm.
Um, you didn't for me like I didn't like achieve a lot 2025. So I would like to when after like during December this year I can look back and say okay, this is what I did this year and be like wow, I really did something this year. So that's like my more inspiration and motivation for this year, to be able to look back and see that I did something.
2025 was actually a rough year from a lot of disappointment, sickness, running here and there. Though when we crossed over into 2026, I was very happy. Like it's not easy to see the new year. Many people died, many people lost a lot of loved ones, but we are all standing. So I was very happy. And since this year, 2026 has been going well, has been going smooth. Even if okay, yes, sometimes we are broke, we still have money, one way or the other, money still comes. So yeah, I've been good.
Fine, feeling good, grateful, I'm happy. To summarize this, I'm just good. I'm actually happy. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Be fast. That's just it. Like let it happen fast. Those goals, let them happen fast. That's it. That's it.
Myself for 2026. No matter what happen, even if it's only 1,000 that is in your account, still try to enjoy because nothing lasts forever. This life not be forever. If you say you want to suffer, they suffer, they suffer. One day you still die. So at least just enjoy your life.
I will say that I'm doing well to a very large extent, and I've been able to achieve a whole lot within a space of 1 year, and that was the period of last year. In fact, last year, 20 and 31st, I actually had so many things bothering my mind. I had so many goals I couldn't achieve. I had so many things that was bothering me. I had so many personal issues that I was just like, God, how am I going to do this? But one of the things was that I just prayed, and then I just took my diary. I wrote down some things. I was like, ah, between the end of 2025, I should have achieved all of this. I should have at least gotten this, gotten that.
Actually, I think I always ask myself every morning and most times when I want to go to bed how my day really went and how the day was beneficial to me, or I do think sometimes if I lost something or gained something at the end of the day. But if you ask me just like you did how I'm doing, I'll say I'm doing great by the grace of the Lord. I'm doing great actually. Even if life haven't been easy per se, even if it hasn't been easy per se, I would say I'm doing great. We are striving from 2025, which is last year. That was when we got into this school, Delta State, to face their struggle. Well, we are managing, we are pressing forward. That's it.
At the end of last year, one of the things that I did was that I had to look at myself and I had to ask, are you actually becoming a better version of yourself? And one of the things that I could see myself doing was that I actually smiled at myself, and I knew that there was improvement. In fact, there was in fact the improvement was so like, how am I going to put it now? Was um so sorry if I'm lacking words to like to say it. It was it even beat my expectation. Like I never even expected it.
It's been a long way, Sha, from 2025 up to this, up to this minute. The stress from everything, doing jam registration, all of them, everyday lectures, lesson, reading, back to back reading. Even coming to this Abraka self was, well, let me just put it this way, it was actually my first choice. It was my second choice, but I just had to do it because I wasn't confident enough that I'm going to gain admission into the school I applied for admission. But well, it's been good. Yeah, I just did it. It's been good. Because this delves to like you're really going through a lot. Let me just put it that way. You're going through a lot. Emergency practicals, cancelling of classes, changing of lecture halls, all those. But we just thank God, we give God the glory.
At some point, I felt lost. At some point, I felt like I can never become better. At some point, I felt like I was the worst person around. At some point, I felt as if maybe other people are better than me. But I came to realize that none of those things were true. But I could see that after a very some period of time, when I gave myself to learning, when I gave myself to improvement, I gave myself to correction, I saw I saw a different me entirely.
Before that, I'd
Completely.
just like to add my name. By the way, I'm Priest by name. I'm Priest by
Good my
name, and I
name.
guess my name has been working for me. It has been working for me because just like we said, the school isn't easy. I came to this school by faith, by faith. Amongst other students that came through the normal
First
admission, first
admission,
batch, and
yeah.
stuff like that. I think I came to this school when JAM said they were going to shut down Portal and stop giving admission. And through Christ and other prayers, I think they did not shut it down. But with faith, I resumed lecture with first batch
First
and
admission.
without admission actually.
So I would want to advise as many out there that are going through hard time, that are thinking that all hope is lost, that are thinking that they cannot become better, that are thinking that they are the worst person on earth, that are thinking that maybe God has given up on them. So it's just an encouragement to you today that if God can help me, He can also help you. Yeah, it is one thing to trust God, and it is one thing to also make certain moves that would lead to what you are asking for, or what you really want. So my advice for you out there is that all hope are not lost, and you are not the best version of yourself now. In fact, the best version of yourself is yet to be known.
I got to a time whereby they said that some persons got admission from JAM. And then those persons that got admission from JAM should come to school and lay complaint. Why I checked my portal, none of the portal have not gotten admission, but I still continued
Try.
receiving lecture. Then getting admission. It was a wonderful experience actually, very wonderful experience. So in every way, I would say we just do what we know will be good for us. Just like now, we are going for football rehearsals, and after this, we do have our jobs. So aside school, we still do other jobs, and just to survive. That's it. But in all, we're doing good. We're doing good. Really
Right.
good.